Coming to you live from the KO8 studios here in New York City, but all the action will be coming to you live from Tokyo, Japan. My name is Tony Mazzola. I am joined alongside my co-host for the night, Big Daddy.
How you doing, TM?
Very well. Big Daddy, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Just mad I didn't get to take that red eye over to Tokyo. It's bull.
Well, I understand that, Big Daddy, but somebody had to stay behind, and I appreciate you staying behind to assist me in calling all the action here tonight.
Yeah, well, I asked for better company, but I guess I'll take what I can get.
Well, I will try not to take that to heart, and I will try to keep things professional as always. But let's talk about the amazing action we have here tonight, as we have triple threat action to open up tonight. Also, we have tag team Blood War action. And we have a KO8 cage fight. Smith Carter in action. And our main event.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
KO8 Blood War match. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to start KO8 Blood War.
The story of the airdrop inside. It's out. Listen to like twice.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one, TM. Honestly.
Dublin, I think tonight will be one of the greater pay-per-views there. Big Daddy. Excuse me, I was thinking about the action I saw on the house show.
Fix your glasses, Tony. Alright, let's get shit straight here. It's Big Daddy. KO8 legend. Big Daddy.
I apologize.
Christ's sakes.
So
right?
let's try.
Look at that stage. That's the thing of beauty.
Getting ready for Blood War.
Brings me back, Tony.
All the amazing times I would not know. I have never competed in the ring. But we are live from Tokyo, Japan. All the action here at KO8 Blood War. And it appears that the Revolution has something that he wants to get off of his chest here.
Oh boy, I can't wait. You know, I got to talk to the Revolution after our last pay-per-view. He's a stand-up guy.
Oh,
honestly.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, our opinions might differ there a little bit, but to each their own. Now, I can't wait for all of the amazing action here. I can't wait for the Blood War matches later on tonight.
Well, I know what you can't wait for, and that's our next pay-per-view where the Rev will be joining us in our KO8 RCW studios.
This is very true. The Revolution is very focused here tonight and did not want to join us on commentary. He wanted to stay focused for the matches he is going to be competing in tonight here. But the Revolution will address the KO8 audience very shortly.
Tony, the Rev does not need to bother himself with people like you, okay? The Rev only needs to worry about is winning, and it's a crying shame that he's not in the main event tonight.
This is very true. The Revolution believes there's a conspiracy against him, conspired by the Carter family.
Who wouldn't be mad?
And it's quite suspicious that the Revolution was not pinned in the last match of Fight Anyone. His tag team partner, Thomas Driver, was actually pinned. And Thomas Driver is in the main event tonight, and the Revolution is not.
Crying shame.
Let's see what the Revolution has to say.
Wait, what?
What is this?
No. He's not calling him out.
It appears Wow.
Well, maybe he's gonna show him a thing or two.
Well, Omega.
You know the Rev runs things.
This is
in
true,
KO8.
and Omega is
Oh, he's
not
phased.
hesitating.
He can phase through walls, Tony.
This is very Omega is a man of many talents, and it appears that shapeshifting and phasing is one of those talents.
You know what? He's a man of the people, and I can't stand him. But I got to admit, he can do some pretty amazing things.
He was very impressive in our pre-show match earlier tonight against Chase Tyler, taking the victory tonight. And let's see what's going to happen here between Omega and the Revolution.
Hopefully, Rev shows him, you know, what's what, brings him down a peg or
Well,
two.
let's hope this is not our scheduled opening match. Yes, we are all surprised that Revolution called out Omega. And we all want to know what Revolution has to say.
5-time champion Revolution.
This is true. 5-time,
Recognize, Tony.
5-time KO8 World Champion. But he is not the 6-time World's KO8 Champion.
A partnership? What?
What is this?
Not with this degenerate Rev.
Could this mean that the 911
No.
could be reuniting
Not again.
here?
You're talking about one of the worst tag teams in KO8 history, Tony.
Well, that's just a matter of opinion. 911 actually was very well decorated tag team. But let's see.
What's he gonna do? So true, Mazzola.
The Revolution is not lying. The Revolution is definitely. It seems like he's really trying here to convince Omega.
What
You
is
know
he
that
doing?
Revolution and Omega met in Japan while Omega was training in the dojo, and that 911 are actually 2-time former KO8 World Tag Team Champions, and they have both also held the World Championship.
Rev is a legend. Why is he lowering himself with someone like Omega?
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like Rev said his piece, and
Well, we're gonna see
Omega doesn't trust him.
we're gonna see what unfolds in the weeks to come between Revolution and Omega. But that means that it's time for our first match here tonight. Triple threat action, 2 out of 3 falls for the KO8 Grand Prix Championship.
It's gonna be a great one, Tony.
As we have Joey Knight squaring off with Tyreek Young and Hans Wolf of the Empire.
That Tyreek's an exciting kid.
Oh, are you talking about the Boy Wonder?
Indeed, Tony.
You know, he was actually trained by 911. And he's competing here tonight for his 7th Grand Prix Championship. Tyreek Young loves the nightlife.
Oh,
And
he's a big fan of the ladies, I heard.
Yes, and he is actually the only other Olympic gold medalist in wrestling today.
Indeed.
The
The
only-
only one that matters, apparently.
That's right. And a fun fact, Tyreek Young actually calls Dwayne Johnson for his cooking recipes because he was over one night and he smelled what Dwayne was cooking.
That's a myth, but I'll let you have that one, Tony. I'd believe it if you said it was true.
Now, a little bit about Joey Knight. Joey Knight had to win 2 qualifying matches to earn his spot here tonight because Joey Knight was seen backstage the last episode of Fight Anyone talking to Tony Roberts. Now, although we do not know the context of this conversation, we did see them shaking hands.
I don't know, Tony. You know, Joey Knight, he's never been a KO8 guy. You just couldn't trust him. Not when he was with the Empire, not now, not ever.
This is very true because Joey Knight was actually an original member of the Empire.
He doesn't want to hail, therefore he does not matter in KO8. He's lucky to even be in this match.
Now, speaking of hail, let's talk a little bit about the champion, Hans Wolf. Hans Wolf is defending the title here tonight. And his fellow Empire member, Sean Dalleth, has also held this title. Hans Wolf is blindly loyal to hail him, Joseph Caesar Phoenix, but absolutely despises Sean Dalleth.
He can't stand him, Zola, just like I can't stand you.
Well, I can't try to sway you. All I can do is my job to the best of my abilities. As the Boy Wonder enters the ring, Tyreek Young, again, the only other Olympic gold medalist in wrestling here today.
You know, I heard that he won a decathlon.
This is very true. This is very true. That is the gold medal that he won, the decathlon. And loves the nightlife.
You'd think it was wrestling, but he just wrestles the ladies.
This is very true.
Tony, you know nothing about that.
This is very true, Dad. Well, making his way down to the ring now, we have Joey Knight.
Oof.
Who again, Joey Knight had to win 2 qualifying matches to get his spot here in this match tonight for the Grand Prix Championship title bout.
It's a desperate, desperate move, TM. He wants Hans on his side, out of the Empire. He thinks the Empire is no good, and he wants Hans to come with him. And I tell you, it's a fool's errand. It's never going to happen.
Well, we're going to see here, this is very true, as Joey Knight was actually an original member of the Empire, as I had mentioned earlier. And Joey Knight was, again, spotted speaking with Tony Roberts of RCW at Fight Anyone. We don't know the context of that conversation, but they were seen shaking hands, so...
You mean former champion Tony Roberts?
This is very true. Former World's Heavyweight Champion Tony Roberts, as he suffered a devastating loss to Marcus.
Hail Marcus.
As RCW was out for blood at our last pay-per-view.
This man's in the future. Oh.
And now making his way down to the ring.
Hans. Here
The
he
KO8 Grand Prix champion, member of the Empire, Hans Wolf.
Oh, hail Hans. Don't tell him I said that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on YouTube. We'd appreciate if you can share this video, let all of your friends know to come and join us
Look at that. That's a champion right there.
for KO8 Blood War. Join us in the live chat. Talk to us. Interact. We are friendly. As we are getting ready for our opening contest here tonight.
Look at that. That's a nice belt.
The Grand Prix Championship being defended here tonight.
Legendary KO8 referee.
All right. Here we go. Getting ready.
Ring the bell, you dope.
Sounds the bell. Joey Knight and Tyreek Young starting it off as Hans Wolf is hailing.
Trying to get him out of the way.
Joey Knight and Hans Wolf in the corner. And what's Joey Knight going to do?
He's going to beat some sense into him, apparently.
Sets him up with a tornado DDT. Tyreek Young.
He's just watching, Tony.
Taking a break in the corner. Maybe he was out partying a little too hard last night.
He does what he wants when he wants.
Well, actually, I might want to eat my words there because Tyreek Young is actually showing us why he's won an Olympic gold medal.
Neck breaker.
He's an amazing, phenomenal athlete. Again, trying to...
and the champ's gonna show up!
Trying to compete for his 7th Grand Prix championship here tonight.
DDT!
What an amazing DDT.
He's picking him up. He's picking him up. Oh, what a counter.
Amazing reversal. Now we are hoping Hans Wolf can retain the title here as the Empire holds all of the gold here in KO8 right now. As his tag team partner, Sean Daleth, who he despises, is holding the gold with him. And then we have the KO8 World's Heavyweight Champion, Joseph Caesar Phoenix.
Who cares about Hale, Tony? The Boy Wonder's cleaning house.
This is true. This is true. The Boy Wonder is making good work here in the ring, but Hans Wolf is showing him why he is the current Grand Prix champion. Oh, it's Tyreek Young showing why he wants
DDT! And he's bleeding!
He busted him open. Hans Wolf has been busted open. The champ has been busted open. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that in this triple threat match, it is 2 out of 3 falls. So when the first fall happens, the match will not be over. The first man to gain 2 falls will win the gold.
Oh. And the Black Knight sets him up. Oh, DDT. He doesn't care who it is. He's just wrecking house right now. Oh, and the ref's down.
The ref is down. What will happen, although triple threat match, it does not matter. There are no disqualifications anyway. The ref is just here to count the pin or gain the submission. What a nice elbow drop from Joey Knight.
Oh, another DDT. There's DDTs galore tonight, Tony.
Maybe we can call it DDT City, Big Daddy.
It's Blood War, TM. Get it right or leave.
That's right.
I'll do this myself if you're not going to do it.
This is Blood War tonight as we are live on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. My name is Tony.
There's the pin.
Going for the cover. 1.
Oh.
Just a 1 count as Joey Knight kicks out. Empire member Hans Wolf driving those elbows down to former Empire member Joey Knight.
I think he was whispering in his ear there, Tony.
I think he was telling him, you will regret messing with the Empire. You will hail.
He has no interest in what Mr. Knight has to say. It's propaganda against
the Boy Wonder being thrown down.
Oh. Drop kick to the knees.
Hans Wolf being taken out.
The cover.
1. Just a 1 count. Just a 1.
Hans with the counter. Oh, hard right. And the Boy Wonder is just taking his time. Oh! And both men are down.
Tyreek Young turning over Joey Knight. What's he going for here? Oh, a shot to the lower midsection.
That was below the belt, Tony.
Definitely was below the belt.
He might have learned that from the Revolution.
Taking with a reverse suplex. Well, he was trained by 911, so he definitely could have learned that from the Revolution.
Oh, well, this looks like it's an emergency right now. Oh, no. What's going to happen? He's going for the pin.
Boy Wonder with the cover. 1. Just a 1 count. It's going to take a lot more than that to take out the big man.
Oh, cutter! And he's bleeding! No, not the Boy Wonder! Oh, Irish Ripple to the ropes. Oh, when they collide, kick to the midsection. Oh, backbreaker and a neck breaker! He's got him, Tony!
Anything can happen here at Blood War tonight. This is very true, ladies and gentlemen. Someone has mentioned in the live chat that these men have not left the ring.
They don't need
the
to.
men in KO8 here tonight believe that they want to get it done in the squared circle.
They're purists, all right,
ladies and gentlemen,
that's the way it should be done.
Do not worry, because here at Blood War, we have
there's a cover. He's not going to get to him. Oh,
just the 1 count. We have plenty of amazing action. Tables coming up in traditional Blood War matches. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are unfamiliar, a traditional Blood War match is an Iron Man style match with
the
tables.
Cover.
1.
Oh, it's broken up.
Joey Knight broke up the cover there.
Suplex!
What a nice German suplex from Hans Wolf.
Oh, and he's just putting the damage on him, Tony.
Hans Wolf thrown into the corner. Joey Knight exchanged a couple of words before he put him up.
He's trying to get in his head right now. Oh!
A nice arm drag from the top. As he's going after the Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder going up.
Trying to escape. Oh! Right in the little Boy Wonders.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
No. What is he doing?
Looks like he's going for a superplex from the top
right
rope.
in his way. Oh,
my
and he
goodness.
just missed him.
Hans Wolf is dazed. A cover.
Oh.
It wasn't enough.
Oh, poor kid. He's in the ring with men right now.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I was starting to mention earlier, we have 2 traditional Blood War matches coming up tonight. A Blood War match is an Iron Man match with tables. So now, the first man or team to put his opponent through as many tables as possible with the time limit will be the winner. And we will have 2 traditional Blood War matches later on tonight. But back to the action in the ring. As Hans Wolf throws the Boy Wonder, Tyreek Young, into the corner.
What is he doing? Oh, crossbody.
Crossbody off of the second rope with the cover. 1, 2.
Oh,
and he kicked out. We almost had our first fall here in our opening bout.
He missed. He missed.
The KO8 Grand Prix Championship.
Face buster right off his knee.
Hans Wolf was busted open earlier in this match. He was bleeding like a stuck pig. The official going to check on him, and the cover by the Boy Wonder. 1, 2.
Oh.
And Joey Knight somehow found the strength to kick out.
I thought he got him, Tony.
Big Daddy, I thought it was over there too. I thought we'd have had the first fall. Boy Wonder.
What's happening?
Joey Knight reverses it and gets him with a very nice cutter. And a DDT to Hans Wolf. This is what he has to do. Now he needs to go for the cover. This is how he can get it. But he is not going for the cover. He's
still trying to get in his head, Tony. Whispering that propaganda, those fairy tales and fabrications. He just wants him out of the Empire because he's sour.
He just wants to inflict damage onto Hans Wolf and the Empire. And
what a Frankensteiner from behind!
The Boy Wonder with a reverse Frankensteiner going for the cover. 1, 2,
and a kick out.
Just a 2 count as Hans Wolf is still dazed and knocked out in the corner, trying to regain his composure.
The Empire must be sweating right now. Oh, what's this? Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a shout out to the folks that are joining us in the live chat. We got Jordan Abate, Brian Armacida, and Captain Cheeky Bastard joining us in the live chat. Join us. Talk with us. We're friendly.
Captain!
The Captain, oh Captain.
Captain?
I actually know the Captain personally.
Of what, the Love Boat?
No, he is a cheeky bastard indeed. I must say. But the Boy Wonder.
Oh, DDT. Here comes Hans.
Hans Wolf setting him up.
Oh no.
Tyreek Young reverses it with a reverse DDT.
Come on, kid.
Gonna
finish
throw
him
off the ropes.
Oh, face buster.
Nice face buster, driving the knee. A back suplex. The Boy Wonder is on fire right now. Dropping a DDT to Joey Knight.
He
needs to go for the cover.
Hit him.
He needs to get 2 falls here in the cover. 1, 2.
Oh.
Joey Knight finding the strength to kick out somehow.
The ref needs to get out there. He can't do it himself.
And it seems that Tyreek Young, the Boy Wonder, needs to try a little bit harder to regain that Grand Prix gold. And Hans Wolf,
he's got a concussion after that one, Tony.
He must. He must.
And here's Hans, ready to take over, showing what the Empire does. Both men are stunned. Kicks one. And
oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
What a splash from the second rope. Gets him.
And a German suplex, as I should say, regular suplex from Hans Wolf, the German.
Know your culture, Tony.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I'm getting a little distracted.
Turnbuckle, throws him in the middle of the ring. What's he gonna do?
Setting him up.
For a
Oh my God!
Hans
Look
Flex.
at the strength of Hans Wolf
Hans
as he
Flex.
just deadlifts Tyreek Young and hits him with the Hans Flex. Joey Knight throwing him off the rope.
Oh, face buster. And he's feeling it.
What's going to happen? What is going to happen? Body
Oh.
off the second rope. Hans Wolf of the Empire.
Oh, and another DDT by the Boy Wonder.
Tyreek up on the top. What's he going to do?
He's calling his shot. He wants
He's
it.
setting up Hans Wolf.
Oh!
Oh my goodness! Look
It's
at
in.
that!
1,
2.
Oh!
Somehow Hans Wolf kicked out. Somehow Hans Wolf kicked out.
Oh! He covers him. Reversal.
1, 2, and excellent.
And
Oh my
another
goodness!
kick out.
That
He
was an
just
amazing
could
Northern
not
Light
put
suplex.
him away.
But it was just not enough. It was just not enough to put him away.
The Rev needs to be out there. He's too worried about his butt buddy Omega right now.
The Revolution is concentrating for his match here tonight.
Oh!
Some double team action as the Boy Wonder and Hans Wolf are teaming up.
Whisper that in your ear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
And a nice reverse suplex. The Boy Wonder
What's he doing here? He's going up.
to the second rope.
And he misses.
He tried to drive the elbow and he just could not
He was playing possum.
connect. Hans Wolf. Oh, and Tyreek Young reversed it, hit him with that reverse DDT.
Oh!
And I think with that last elbow, I think Joey Knight got he got busted open right on the forehead. Hitting Tyreek Young with the cutter, going for the cover.
No!
1, 2, 3. Joey Knight with the first fall. Joey Knight with the first fall. Joey Knight needs to get one more fall, and then he will become the new Grand Prix champion. So Hans Wolf, Tyreek Young, they will both need to get 2 falls in a row. Hans Wolf going for a cover. 1. It wasn't enough to put the Boy Wonder away.
Oh, maybe that will. Oh, not in the back.
You know, you would have to think that if Tyreek Young wins the Grand Prix championship here tonight, that he will be going out hitting the club so hard.
Oh,
He'll be hitting up all of his boys. He'll be hitting up Jackie Chan. He'll be hitting up Chris Tucker. He'll be hitting up Dwayne Johnson. He'll be hitting up all the stars. Kevin Hart. Blackjack.
oh!
Blackjack. I'm thinking about when we were out partying with the Boy Wonder.
Don't forget the Fury Boys.
Well, the Fury Boys will be in action later on tonight in a traditional Blood War match
Counter. Oh!
against Blood Inc. And we're gonna see
He throws a big German in the corner. What's gonna
the
happen?
big German wrestling in the corners. The Boy Wonder sets him up.
Second rope. Oh!
What a nice moonsault from the second rope.
What's this? Oh!
And a reverse Frankensteiner from the Boy Wonder.
And another
Joey
counter.
Knight reverses it. Tyreek Young. Oh, with the roaring elbow.
Cover him.
Now I know that he learned that move from the Revolution. I know that he learned that move from the Revolution. I've seen the Revolution use that move.
No, it's a rookie mistake because he should have taken the elbow pad off.
But when the Revolution does it, he calls it the block rocker.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's another move that I've seen Omega use. See, you can definitely see the training from the Boy Wonder, Tyreek Young. As he drops the DDT, he needs to go for the cover right now.
I was big on this kid before, but now he's just ripping off everybody's moves,
He's seeming a
Tony.
little arrogant. I mean, he needs to really put in a little bit more work if he wants to
He's too
regain
worried
the
about
gold.
getting lit.
It is very true about being lit AF.
Oh, nice
Tyreek
clothesline.
Young.
Oh, and he
And he
counters.
hits the big German,
Ooh.
taking him down with a nice crossover, going for the cover. 1.
Oh, and he's got the rope.
Oh, the big German grabbed the ropes.
That's superior breeding, Tony.
That is very smart thinking from Hans Wolf. Oh, Tyreek with a little bit of flair on that leg drop.
I don't think the ref taught him that one. Oh,
Joey Knight with a very nice hook over suplex.
he fell right on
Going
his
for the
head.
cover.
This
Joey
is
Knight
it.
takes this,
No,
he will win.
no.
2.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new KO8 Grand Prix champion.
This can't be happening.
As Joey Knight has won the KO8 Grand Prix championship. So now the Empire
They
no
must be.
longer has all of the gold here in KO8. What a shocking turn of events.
Hail him must be losing it right now.
Just chill. I'm chill.
We'll see what happens on the next episode of KO8 TV when Joseph Caesar Phoenix and Sean Dallas will address Hans Wolf.
It's hail, Tony. You must hail.
I do not hail. I address the man by his name. But right now, it's all about the new KO8 Grand Prix champion.
He's a traitor.
Joey Knight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an amazing opening match. If you
a disaster.
Well, now we are getting ready for a traditional
Oh, here we go.
Blood War match as we have the Fury Boys compete against Blood Inc. Now, fun fact about Blood Inc. Blood Inc. actually started Blood War, the Blood War pay-per-view. So this is their home turf.
This is their baby, Tony.
They are extremely comfortable in this environment, so you would have to believe they are the favorites going into this match.
This match. They should be in the main event tonight.
Well, the main event is reserved for the KO8 World Title match, which will also be a Blood War match. But it's all about right now. So now, the Fury Boys, although one of the greatest teams in KO8 today, they have never held the gold here in KO8. So one would have to imagine that a shot of the gold could be in their future with a win here tonight.
Tony, they don't need to worry about the gold. They have stars in their eyes. These are Hollywood actors. They don't need to worry about tag team titles. They're hanging out with supermodels and going to big fancy Hollywood parties.
This is very true. I forgot that Juan Fury actually retired back in 2010, but came back when the Empire reformed in 2016. And Casey Fury has been in 10 movies, including the Blaze of Fury series.
Oh, great movies, great movies.
Casey actually won the Best Supporting Actor and Best Fight Scene at an MTV Movie Awards for his role in Blaze of Fury 2, Chase the Blaze.
I heard he should have won Best Kiss too, Tony.
Well, his co-host was Chase Tyler in that movie. And as I mentioned earlier, Blood Inc. started the Blood War pay-per-view in 2009 as an answer to the Empire's themed pay-per-view, Hail to the King.
Here they come.
Making their way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Juan and Casey, the Fury Boys.
Superstars.
That's right, they are superstars.
You gotta recognize there, Mazzola, these guys know how to entertain a crowd.
This is very true. They do get it done in the ring. As we know, Casey Fury is a movie star outside of the ring. And Juan Fury was retired, and he came back to join up with his brother. Although, sometimes we have seen that Juan Fury can be a little salty because he was enjoying his retirement. But they get the job done when they need to. And one would have to think that if they can pick up the win here tonight, that they will get a shot at the Empire. But I do not make the rules here. I just call the shots in the ring.
Ooh, here they come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring, we have the creators of the Blood War.
The innovators.
The originators. The one and only Blood Inc.
You know, Bane and Cass, they started here. They're old school RCW.
That's right. They did come over from RCW. They started RCW with the Revolution, Rage Taino, and Tony Roberts. Did you know that Bane is a black belt in Muay Thai, Jeet Kune Do, and Aikido?
Aikido, Tony. Not Akita. It's not a puppy. It's a martial art.
I'm sorry. MMA is not my forte. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a traditional Blood War match. 15-minute time limit. Whoever can put their opponents through the most tables in 15 minutes wins the match.
Oh, and there goes Cass. You know what Cass stands for, don't you, Tony?
Well, what does Cass stand for, actually?
He's a crazy, angry son.
Yes, yes, actually you were right. Crazy angry son, how could I forget?
Son of a gun. Don't tell him I said that.
Well, did you know that Cass is actually a devoted Christian?
Oh!
And in order...
No, Casey, don't. Don't,
Minister.
Casey.
Oh,
Oh!
with the first... Alright, so the match is not done here.
Ugh.
That is just the first fall as the Fury Boys are up 1-0.
That was fast.
Now...
He's not done.
You would have to think that Blood Inc. is used to this, though. You know, they invented the Blood War. They know what they are getting into, and we have a chair in the ring as well. What do we have here?
Oh! This isn't unfamiliar territory for them, Tony. They've been down plenty of times before in these matches and won handily. But I gotta give it up to my boys, the stars from Hollywood, because they're up 1-0.
This is true. The Fury Boys have the lead.
He's got a chair. He can't decide if he wants to be in the ring or out of the ring. He's fickle. That's just crazy. I told you he was crazy, Tony.
Juan Fury.
Oh!
With an excellent power bomb. Throwing the table out of the ring. They're already up 1-0. All they need to do now is cruise for the rest of the match and make sure that they do not get put through a table. Casey Fury was going to powerbomb, and it got reversed.
Look out, Juan!
All right, Kaz.
Oh!
What an amazing, crazy-ass splash off of the top rope.
They don't call it war for nothing, Mazzola.
It's true. All right. Bane and Cass, Blood Inc. The originators of the Blood War. Blood Inc. With their leader, Rage. And we will see Rage in action later on tonight.
He's here?
Yes.
Rage is here?
Rage is here. We will see Rage in action later on tonight. As he competes in the bare knuckle title.
You forgot to mention who else was in that match, Tony. The Revolution.
This is very true. The Revolution, who we saw earlier tonight, trying to reform 911, is going to compete for the Honor Bare Knuckle Championship, the one of two titles that is defended on both KO8 and RCW. And that was an amazing DDT on the outside. I'm sorry I was not calling the action.
They're wrecking house right now.
Blood Inc. needs to start getting some falls here, though. They need to start putting them Fury Boys through some tables.
Ooh.
Juan Fury with an amazing facebuster.
Come on, Case. Show him some of your wicked moves. No. Oh, through the... Oh!
All right.
He did it to both.
Getting another table set up in the ring right now as Juan Fury setting up the table.
Oh, no. Ooh, he missed. That was nice. Good count. And the crowd's loving it. Oh!
I think Casey Fury's been busted open.
Not his face! He needs that! That's the moneymaker!
Well, looks like Casey Fury's going to need some extra makeup before that shoot.
Give me a call, Case. I know a good guy.
Hopefully, Casey
What's he doing?
Fury.
What's he doing?
What's
no!
that?
Oh!
Oh, but that was
idiot!
a very smart team. Well, that was not smart teamwork.
That was your teammate!
That was terrible teamwork. Bad communication between
He
the
must
Fury
have
Boys.
a concussion!
Casey Fury is knocked out on the outside of the ring. It's now up to Juan Fury to do it on his own.
He didn't know where he was, TM. No! Oh, powerbomb.
Juan Fury's been powerbombed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. here tonight.
Whips him in the corner.
Juan Fury throwing it to the table.
Oh, no.
What's going to happen?
Oh!
All right, so now,
Who went through the table?
honestly, Big Daddy, I don't know who got the fall there. Because it appears that, I believe, Bane powerbombed Juan Fury through the table, but at the same time, Casey Fury performed a reverse Frankensteiner to Cass. So I'm not sure, but I believe I'm getting word from the officials in the back saying that the match is now tied, 1-1.
We need replay.
We're giving the official fall to Blood Inc. on that exchange there,
Ugh. I can't take it.
as he went through the table first.
Oh, off the stairs. And he's a little upset.
It looks like Casey Fury was a little upset that he's been busted open. He has to get ready. He has another movie to shoot. And he does not want to have to get all that makeup to cover up the stitches he's going to have to wear in the next Blaze of Fury movie.
He'll only be able to get horror movies after this, Tony. Oh, and they go through another table. Let there be no doubt.
So now I believe the Fury Boys are up 2-1 in this traditional Blood War match.
Thanks, Tony.
For those of you that are not keeping score at home, here tonight, Juan Fury going in and out of the ring with the chair in hand.
Oh, and he's doing some serious damage.
Taking it to, I believe that is Cass. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've seen Blood Inc., as Blood Inc. just recently returned to action here in KO8. So you have to excuse me.
They were on sabbatical, Tony.
I know they were, and Rage had to call onto his brothers and have them reunite, as everybody is trying to take out the Empire.
Well, it's the holiday season. Families first. Don't you agree?
This is very true, the holiday season, as I would like to wish everybody a happy holiday. Who is joining us here on YouTube live tonight for KO8's Blood War. Ladies and gentlemen,
Classic.
join us in the live chat. Join us. Chat with us. Share this. Tell your friends. Tell your husbands. Tell your wives.
Tell your girlfriends. Tell your wife's girlfriends.
Tell your girlfriend's favorite bands that we are live on YouTube and we are ready. As last month, RCW was out for blood, and tonight, KO8 is having a blood war.
I don't know, Tony. It looks like the boys are in trouble.
See, now, this is where Blood Inc. is getting ready. They both have tables. They can very easily get the lead back. They're down one fall. They were the favorites going into this match,
Uh-oh. This looks like trouble.
as both
One
men are
corner.
setting up tables in the corner. And it looks like he decided not to.
Oh, no! A counter!
What's happening here? Looks like Casey Fury.
Oh!
And the Fury Boys with another fall.
That's it. It's over.
You would have to think that that Blood Inc. doesn't stand a chance now. I mean, they were the favorites going into this match, but now they are down 2 falls to 1, as the Fury Boys are definitely in charge here tonight at Blood War.
This isn't good for the Fury Boys, Tony. They're not going to care about winning anymore, and Blood Inc. is just going to take out all their rage on them.
This is very true. We will see what happens later on as the leader of Blood Inc., Rage, is in action for that bare knuckle title in a KO8 cage fight against the Revolution and Taina.
Mazzola, I heard that they're not going to be allowed to escape the cage, or else not only will they be eliminated from the match, but they'll be suspended for 30 days.
This is very true. In a KO8 cage fight, if one were to exit the cage, they would forfeit the match. But ever since, this is the bare knuckle title that's being defended. If you exit the match, if you exit the ring during the match, not only will you forfeit the match, you will be suspended for 30 days.
It's part of the conspiracy, Tony. They don't want to let the Revolution have any room to work, any room to do his thing. He does his best thinking from outside of the cage.
This is very true. This is a stipulation that Edison Carter, owner of KO8, added earlier today. And yes, there is a conspiracy. Some are saying that there is a conspiracy. I do not believe the conspiracy theories, but some say there's a conspiracy.
Oh, give me a break. It's against Taino. He hates the Revolution.
Yes, well, the Revolution does not have many friends back in the locker room at KO8. I mean, he has some alliances, some allegiances. Of course, Moneybags Malone.
Haha, I love Moneybags.
Yes, he lives in the fourth dimension.
That's my man.
Moneybags Malone.
Big Daddy and Moneybags go way back, KO8.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little less than 3 minutes left in this Blood War match. The first Blood War match that we will see here tonight. And the Fury Boys are up 2-1.
I believe it's 3-1 now, Tony.
Actually, I believe you were right. They have 2-fall lead over Blood Inc. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me there, Big Daddy.
No worries, no worries.
And it appears that everybody outside the ring is a little dazed and confused. Maybe somebody in the front row is smoking a doobie.
Oh,
and
pass that over here to Big Daddy.
And these athletes are getting a little half-baked as they are falling under the spell of Blood War.
Thank God it's timed. There has been an epidemic going on around here, Tony, of wrestlers just standing around and doing nothing. It's these goddamn millennials, I tell you.
You know, maybe that everyone has just given up at this point. Maybe they feel that maybe Blood Inc. feels there's not enough time left in the match for them to, but that's very out of character for Blood Inc.
Look at Juan. It's an epic stare down. No one is breaking eye contact. No one is blinking for a damn second.
Nobody's blinking for a second.
Unbelievable. The concentration. He's sweating beads right now. And they are just taking turns, throwing each other in the ring, seeing who can do it better.
Well, you know, sometimes mind games are played here in KO8, but it's not a smart idea to play mind games with your opponent when the clock is ticking, as we have less than 60 seconds to go in this tag team match.
And if you look down there, the Spanish announce team is befuddled. They do not understand what is going on, well, but it looks like they've called it
Big Daddy, I hate to correct you, but I believe that is the Japanese commentary team, as we are coming to as they are reporting live from Tokyo, Japan.
Japanese, Spanish, whatever. You know, I'm not there right now, so what does it matter?
That's true. We are both here live from the KO8 studios in New York City, as we have some action happening back in the ring. Well, at least we did for a second. As 3, 2, 1, and the Fury Boys will take the victory here at Blood War. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the Fury Boys picking up that victory might have to give them
Casey's poor face.
A championship opportunity against the Empire. Let's see if the Carters allow that to happen.
Well, you know it's not going to happen to 911.
We'll see if 911 will reunite. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the Bare Knuckle Championship match being defended in a KO8 cage fight, as we have Rage, the leader of Blood Inc., swearing off against his mortal enemy, the Revolution, and we have Taino defending his Bare Knuckle Honor Championship. Now, as I mentioned again earlier, The Bare Knuckle Championship is one of 2 championships that is defended in both KO8 and RCW. And the other title is being held by RCW member Richie of the Assassins, and that title is the Bronx Honor Championship.
That's right, Tony. And Taino wanted this match specifically to beat the hell out of the Revolution. He got his first loss, and he blames Revolution because he couldn't hack it.
That's right. That's very true. Well, although the Revolution did not give Taino his first loss, Taino suffered his first loss in over a year to Ozzy on our last episode of Fight Anyone.
Conspiracy, Rev. Or it's a conspiracy against Rev. And I can't stand it.
And you know, luckily, Big Daddy, you are the only man that Taino will grant interviews with, and we will see that, we will see if we can get words with Taino. Well, I mean, if you can get words with Taino after the pay-per-view here tonight.
Will do, and I did talk to him before this match for a quick, brief moment, TM, and I'll just let you know that he's hasn't let this go between himself and the Revolution, and all I could say is to the Revolution, be safe, watch out, be careful, because this is about to get hairy.
Well, talking about the champion, Taino absolutely hates both Rage and the Revolution. And making his way down to the ring is indeed the Revolution, Jason Anthony.
You don't know him like that, Tony. You cannot call him by his government. You will address him as the Revolution.
Jason Anthony making his way down to ringside, and he is a former five-time World's KO8 champion, and he is second only to Joseph Caesar Phoenix, who has 6 World KO8 championships.
You know, I heard that he loses them on purpose just to win them again and get that number all the way up.
Well, I would not put that past the supposed one that everyone hails, Joseph Caesar Phoenix.
Oh, the Rev looks like he's in great shape tonight. I'm not surprised why he took off. This looks like it's going to be good, and I hope that he can come out alive.
Well, the Revolution feels that the Carters are holding him back. He really wanted to be in that main event match here tonight for the KO8 World Championship.
He's the star, Tony. Why not?
You know, and I have to say one thing. Thomas Driver, who is in the main event here tonight, was pinned on that last episode of Fight Anyone
against my boys, the Rough Riders.
Who pinned? Was it Dublin Hayes who pinned him?
That's right.
Dublin Hayes pinned Thomas Driver, but for some reason, Thomas Driver is in the main event. So, I mean, maybe this so-called theory, this conspiracy theory, might hold some water.
There's no theory to it, Tony. It's bone-hard medical facts. The hypothesis is correct. The Rev is being held back on purpose. There's no reason Thomas Driver should have gotten that title chance. He got pinned on the mat 1, 2, 3 by my boy Dublin Hayes. It should be a wrap. The Rev should stop with this.
This is very true, as the leader of Blood Inc., Rage,
oh, he's a scary man,
is making his way into the ring to compete.
Hail Hydra.
For this match. You know, Rage is actually my favorite to win the Bare Knuckle Championship here tonight.
Of course you would pick him. He's a dangerous, dangerous man. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him, that's for sure.
Very dangerous man, and he hates the Revolution.
Doesn't feel too warmly about Taino either. These 3 men, there's no...
They all hate each other.
And they started this. They were the originals. The original 3 KO8.
That's very true. They all came over from RCW.
Oh, man.
And they all came over to KO8. Started KO8. We have Taino, the bare knuckle champion, the bare knuckle honor champion, making his way into the ring. Again, this title can be defended on both KO8 and RCW, as you see both logos on the belt.
This is a rare opportunity for
The
these
Revolution
fans.
taking a look up at the cage hanging above. Traditional black steel cage.
Sit back and enjoy this, Tony. This is going to be a treat. 3 RCW originals in a match.
In KO8.
Here comes the cage.
As the cage gets lowered down, the Revolution, Rage, and the champion Taino getting ready to square off.
And they both go right for the Revolution.
We're going to see what happens here. Rage and Taino squaring off.
And the Rev is just going to sit back and watch, as he should.
Revolution taking it easy. Revolution climbing out. He's not thinking about escaping. He better not be.
No, he wouldn't do that. He's just, playing to his fans. That's the Rev's game.
Okay, very good, very good. Because
is this the Rev and Taino working together?
What is this? What? Oh my goodness, the Rev and Taino. Oh, and that was very short-lived.
And so means apparently.
And a nice reversal from the Revolution.
Oh no! Oh no! Stop
Taino
it! Stop it!
With a big choke slam down to the Revolution.
The Rev needs his throat. He's got a pretty voice.
It's very appropriate that our pay-per-view tonight is called Blood War because the 3 men in the ring have been involved in an ongoing blood war for a number of years.
It's going to get bloody tonight, I promise you that.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, to explain the rules of this match, 2 out of 3 falls. No escaping the cage. If you were to escape the cage, not only do you forfeit the match, you will be suspended 30 days.
Oh, nice reversal. Oh, is he getting out? Is he leaving? No, do it, Rev.
Just taunting to the fans again, the Revolution, as he is a showman, very egotistical, the Revolution.
Oh.
Revolution gets thrown to the corner. Well, we'll have to see what happens with the Revolution and Omega. If 911 will indeed be reformed, be reunited. It did not seem like Omega was too keen on the idea earlier.
Well, good riddance, Tony. The Rev doesn't need him.
We will see what happens on the next episode of KO8 TV.
Again with the double team.
Taino and the
careful,
Revolution.
Rev. Here he comes. Nice, and the Rev does,
The Revolution was very quick to act.
Oh.
Rage. Taino. Revolution.
Oh.
These 3 men competing for the Bare Knuckle Championship. Taino is working Rage's arm. Revolution just taunting there, saying how he's going to get the title.
Ooh, nice.
Taino with a nice take over the Rage. Taino with a nice overhead suplex.
And look at Rev just barking orders and then waiting for his opportunity to strike. Quick count. And Rage breaks it up.
Just wasn't enough.
Well, you can't turn your back on Rage. He once held the KO8 TV Championship for 54 weeks. That's a year and 2 weeks.
Very true. Very true indeed.
There's a cover.
Big Daddy.
Oh, and there's a 2 count.
Was not enough. Was not enough to gain the first fall here tonight.
Oh, what a suplex. He's setting him up. Off the ropes. Oh, what a knee and a neck breaker. Is he going to cover him? No.
No. And the Revolution taking advantage, going for the small package. 1, 2.
Oh, kick out.
And it was not enough. Yes, as you mentioned, Rage once held the KO8 TV Championship for 54 weeks straight, defending it weekly around the world, making it a world title, which was vacated to earn at the first crowning.
It's what started the entire thing, Tony. It's why we have Blood Wars right now.
Very true. KO8 is very rich in history, Big Daddy, as you know, because you yourself are a KO8 legend.
Legend, Hall of Famer, recognized Mazzola.
I do recognize Big Daddy, I do. And I will pay my respect and tributes to the Hall of Famer next to me. Thank you for your services.
You're welcome.
That's the Revolution, setting up Rage.
Oh!
Hey, with a nice inverted neck breaker.
Oh, what a suplex!
An overhead suplex going for the cover. 2. Was not enough. Was not enough.
He's setting him up. He's setting
Revolution
him up.
is setting him up.
Oh!
The block rocker. Revolution hit Taino with a block rocker. Now he's setting up Rage.
Oh!
Hitting him with that nice side suplex. But the Revolution has to go for the cover.
And Taino's getting up.
How is Taino getting up so quick from the block rocker?
I can't believe he's moving.
Usually when the Revolution hits somebody with that block rocker, it's over. Taino climbing. Oh, he's
full of rage now.
He's just taunting up to the crowd. Oh, with a nice double team as Taino and Rage both hit the Revolution with the knee drop at the same time.
It seems like goals have aligned.
Alliances are being formed, but I would not expect them to last long.
And the Rev isn't playing any of that shit.
Taino throwing Rage into the corner.
Oh!
Revolution with a nice neck breaker, taking down Taino.
Turn around, you fool!
All right, the Revolution is on fire. Maybe he can cover one of these men and get a cover, but Rage.
You just had to open your
Rage
mouth.
is going for a cover. 2.
Oh, just a quick 2 count and a kick out.
Not enough.
Oh, right to the spine. Torture rack. Oh!
That was a torture rack.
What
Press DDT type maneuver.
It was a fucking neck driver.
It was amazing.
God damn, we call that
It was an amazing move.
We call it the rage driver, for Christ's sakes. Fucking Taino's vertebrae must be split in half.
Taino has not moved. Taino has taken a block
Oh my
rock.
God, he's not getting up after that.
The Revolution is down. Rage is hulking up, getting ready, and thrown into the corner. Oh, he reverses it.
Oh. And Taino is just...
Taino is getting ready in the corner. He's taunting.
Oh!
Revolution taking out Rage momentarily, and Taino just throws down the Revolution. And he's on top of him.
Oh.
And he's just pounding on the face with his bare knuckles.
Years of frustration. And he's
busting open the Revolution.
Drag.
A nice leg drag. Taking down Taino. Oh my! The Revolution just eating steel.
And Rage is just going off. Oh, reversal.
Taino and Rage going back and forth.
Oh.
What a very nice suplex. These men are bleeding. These men have been beaten. These men are broken. But they are competing for the Bare Knuckle Honor Championship.
Oh, Taino sets him up.
Here we go. Taino. Oh, but
he
Rage
slips
powers out somehow.
Oh, and he clotheslines
Gets the Revolution
Rev.
down. A very nice spear.
Oh, and they're working together again.
Well, like we said, alliances might be formed, but don't expect anything long term, as these men all hate each other. These men despise each other.
And Rage breaks it up. And Taino goes for the cover again.
1, 2. And it was not enough. Rage tried to break it up.
He wouldn't have got there. And the ref breaks out again. Back body drop.
What's Rage doing? Oh, Revolution reverses it.
What's he gonna do here? He can't decide. He just throws him away. Oh, big mistake.
Rage picking him up.
Counter.
Revolution reversed it with a reverse DDT. Taino going in, but the Revolution was too quick. Driving the elbow.
That's
snap suplex, but he's
going
not
for
done.
more.
Going for another. A second snap suplex
One
with the
more.
Revolution. Showing us why he is one of the best. Former 5-time world
With the
champion.
pin.
In the bridge. 1, 2.
Oh! I thought he had it.
I thought he had it there too, Big Daddy. I thought he had it there too. Rage driving the knee into the face of Revolution. Revolution throwing Rage into the corner. Rage too quick. Grabs the leg. Picking up the Revolution. Setting him up for... Oh my! Drops him right on his fucking head. Jesus Christ. Rage taking out both Taino and the Revolution. Rage with the advantage. Taino fighting back. Taino turning over, going for the cover. 1, 2.
And a kick out.
Rage somehow powering out as no man has gained a fall yet.
Oh.
Taino
Side slam.
with a very nice side slam taking Rage down. Revolution.
How's the Rev alive right now?
I don't know. Revolution somehow showing us why. He is the former 5-time world KO8 champion. He wanted to compete for that match again tonight, but there's a conspiracy against him.
Here it comes.
Taino setting up, and Revolution has slipped out,
Neckbreaker.
hitting him with a neck breaker, and a drop kick to Rage.
He's gonna do it. Oh, another fucking bloody person.
Now every man has been busted open.
I told you this get bloody.
Oh, Revolution dropping both knees into the sternum.
What a gut buster. Oh, suplex pin.
1, 2.
Oh,
And it was not enough. Taino kicked out.
He's impossible to pin.
I mean, Taino is used to matches like this. He is the bare knuckle champion, competing in bare knuckle matches, competing in lights out matches.
He still hasn't been pinned, Tony.
This is very true. Well, actually, not in this match at least. Not in this match at least, unless you did not tune in last week and you did not see Ozzy pin Taino.
He lost by submission, Tony.
Oh, this is very true. My mistake there. My mistake. But that one would have to think that is even worse. Although Taino has not been pinned, he tapped.
I didn't see a tap, but that's not up to me. It's not my call. I don't call those shows. Whatever.
That's right. Big Daddy only comes out for the big shows. Big Daddy only comes out for the pay-per-views when it really matters.
Don't you forget it, Tony. Oh, right off the turnbuckle.
My goodness.
Rage has no soul. Oh.
Taino slamming Rage down. Going for a cover.
Kick out.
My goodness.
Rev is getting fired up. Misses a clothesline. Chop and a drop kick. What's the Rev gonna do? Taino counters. Oh. No. 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 Oh!
Very strong power bomb. And a nice elbow drop.
That's
making
it.
a nice good
The Rev's
combination.
done.
Grabbing Rage by the throat. Big choke slam.
The Rev's up.
What's going to happen here? Revolution
Oh,
gets the
power
big
slam.
power slam. Taino going for the cover. 1, 2. Revolution somehow powering out.
Oh no, he's setting him up again. Help him, Rage.
Taino, Rage, Revolution fighting for the bare knuckle championship.
Oh.
Rage with a big suplex. Revolution is down. Rage, Taino. What? Oh my God!
Right to the back of that head, Tony.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, he got it.
Rage gets the first fall. So now Rage has to get one more fall. Both men, Taino and the Revolution, we need to get 2 falls in a row to win the match here tonight.
Cover.
1, 2. That was not enough for the Revolution to put Rage away.
Oh, he's setting him up. Oh!
Come on, the Revolution needs to overcome. The Revolution needs to show the Carters why he is worthy of getting that 6th-time KO8 world title.
He doesn't need to show anyone anything. He's already proven he's the 5-time champion, and watch, he's gonna do it right now.
But
Knee
he is
and a
not the
clothesline.
6-time champion like Joseph Caesar Phoenix.
Not yet. He needs a chance.
Rage in the Revolution, locking up. Revolution kicking Rage in the gut several times. Underhook.
Double arm.
Oh, and double knees to the sternum. Revolution throwing Taino into the corner. He should have covered Rage there. And Taino taking advantage. And he's dropping the Revolution onto the top turnbuckle. Taino setting up Rage. Oh my goodness. That's it. It's over. It's over. Taino needs to throw the Revolution into the corner and then cover Rage. But it appears that the Revolution was too quick.
He's not going anywhere. Oh. Oh no.
Taino putting the Revolution on the top.
Too soon. No, Rev.
The Revolution getting set up for a superplex.
Get out of there.
Oh my God! Superplex from the top rope as the champion Taino
and Rage. He's picking the bones. Oh no!
Can Rage? Rage just needs one more fall to bring the gold to Blood Inc. here at Blood War tonight. Taino grabbing the leg.
He's not human.
Taino and Rage. Revolution.
What's he doing here?
Watching on.
He's catching his breath. His socks are a little wet right now. Oh, nice suplex. He's going
here we
for
go.
another one.
Getting him for the second
He's
one.
showing him.
Revolution kicking up. Getting ready for the third.
Puerto Rican
hooking the leg.
He's showing him what
he
he's
did
made
not go
of.
for a cover on that one.
Oh!
And the Revolution taking out Rage. Rage. Oh, with a big boot. And the Revolution driving the chin into the head.
Here it is. Again.
On the Revolution again. Going for the combination suplexes. Another one. Snapping over. Will he go for the cover this time? Hooks the leg.
Nope.
Did not cover.
Oh no.
And the Revolution hit his head on this cage as he missed that clothesline to Taino. Revolution gets thrown off the ropes. Taino was too quick there.
Kick.
Grabbing Rage.
No.
Oh my God, Taino. Showing
Get him, Rev.
Revolution, Taino. Both men need to try and get some kind of fall. As Rage is up, he has the first fall.
Doesn't look like for long.
Rage with a DDT. Can he go for the cut? Oh no, he's setting him up. He's setting Taino up.
Get up! Stop this! No!
Big suplex.
Cover him!
And Rage.
Cover him!
Rage is just taunting for some reason. Revolution taking advantage.
Oh! He set him up. He lured him in and set him up. Oh!
Rage.
This is it!
And the Revolution in the line chamber.
Oh no! Get him!
Will the Revolution tap?
Help him, Taino!
Will the Revolution tap?
Help him!
The Revolution did not tap.
The Revolution's not a quitter.
Revolution driving a knee into the gut. Followed by a quick drop kick. Grabbing Taino. Driving the knee into the chest. Going for the cover.
One.
Rage breaking it up. The Revolution really needs to work hard.
Oh, old school moves, Tony. Old school moves.
What a
That's
nice
what got the
uppercut.
Rev here.
Very nice uppercut onto Rage. The sheer strength of Rage. The leader of Blood Inc.
Stopping him.
Picking up Taino. Dropping him with that nice suplex. Going for the cover. The Revolution was very aware.
He saves the day.
Revolution setting him up.
He needs to hook
Nice
that
snap
leg.
suplex. Come on, Rev, go for the cover. I can't believe
you cheering for the Rev?
I can't believe that I'm telling the Revolution to go for the cover.
Oh!
I'm just so
Stop cheering for him, Tony. You're a bad jinx.
I am just so beside myself that these men are not going for the. They don't feel a sense of urgency, and a Samoan driver as Rage slams the Revolution down, throwing Taino into the corner. Taino reverses it. Driving the shoulder. Suplex overhead. Revolution. What a nice drop kick. Taino's down. Rage is down. Taino's back up.
Rev says no way. Trips him. Goes
Rev
for the leg lock.
going for a single leg crab.
Oh, will he tap?
Will Taino tap? Will Taino submit again? No, Taino is way too strong. Way too strong for that.
It's the arms, you idiot.
The Revolution's going to have to take down way more than that. Oh, Taino with a big, powerful clothesline. Rage with another of his own. Setting up Taino. Nice double underhook suplex from the back. The Revolution is up and down, dropped on his head. Taino with a back-breaking combination.
He just tossed him across the ring.
Setting up Rage as the Revolution is trying to crawl somewhere. Taino with a super kick to Rage.
The Rev covers him. He tries to steal the pin.
Oh my, that was very smart of the Revolution, the opportunist.
He's a crafty veteran, not Robert Mazzola.
Very crafty indeed, Big Daddy, as Taino is throwing the Revolution into the corner. And the Revolution was too quick. The Revolution was prepared, as he should be. Rage with a strong blow to his mortal enemy, the Revolution, as he drives the knee to his enemy. Revolution picks him up. Oh my goodness, that is such an innovative move from the Revolution. As he goes and makes a mistake, he was going to taunt to the fans. Taino.
We thought he had time.
Taino was not playing that shit. Revolution with a nice back suplex to Taino. The Revolution is down. Rage getting thrown into the corner. Revolution setting him up. Big neck breaker down to Rage. Taino is taunting. Rage has the cover.
When he gets there, just
Taino just got there in time. Revolution taking down the champ. Going up top. Revolution, who is he going after? Who is he going to take out? Taino caught him mid-air.
He caught him.
And drops his throat against the top rope. Rage is picking up his enemy, throwing him into the corner. Turns him around, puts him up top.
No.
Can it be a superplex? Will we see a superplex from the top?
Not again.
As Taino watches on.
No!
My God! God, no!
Good God! It's Taino!
The Revolution is dead. The Revolution is dead. Taino needs to make a cover. How is the Revolution
And he covers
moving?
the Rev. One, two,
three. Taino gets his first fall. The Revolution needs to get 2 falls in a row. Taino needs 1 fall. Rage needs 1 fall.
The cards are stacked against Rev right now.
Revolution does not stand a chance.
And Taino is celebrating already. Oh,
But
this
it's
is
not
just
done
a
here. As
vicious
Taino and
beatdown.
Rage were both teaming up for a second
they're just taking their time.
as they slowly plot.
Come on, Rev.
Revolution stomping down. Driving the knee into the back of the head.
It's superior genes, Tony.
I can't
Rev.
argue with you there, Well. Revolution with a block rocker. And he's
He
wisely
rocked
going
his
after
block.
Rage. Hitting with the back suplex.
Oh.
He needs to cover him.
Hit him.
He needs to cover
Hit
him.
him!
Revolution
What are you doing?
is dragging him. He's setting him up with the ring awareness. But he wasted too much time. He wasted way too much time. He's setting him up from the back with a knee and another block rocker, taking out Rage. Taino's in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Taino taking
Jeez.
down the Revolution.
Oh.
Driving the shoulder into Rage with a strong overhead suplex.
That might be it.
Taino.
Rev, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rev?
Revolution's taunting to the
Oh.
fans as Taino just throws Rage halfway across the ring. Setting up the Revolution.
Cover him.
The Revolution needs to cover somebody. The Revolution needs to get some type of fall. As he's the only man that has not covered either man yet. German, 1, 2, 3. The Revolution gets his first fall. As every man is now in this fight. The Revolution
He says no fucking way, Tony.
hits him with both fists to the face of Taino.
Cover him. Take it. Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting match we have for you
He's got
right
him.
here.
Knee. Clothesline.
Hits him with the
And Rage is
clothesline.
just watching.
Rage is waiting for his moment,
Oh!
and he utilized his moment. He's waiting for the opportunity. He saw it, but now he gets thrown over the top. Taino stomping down in the face, using that brute force to just pick him up and slam him down
That's it.
with the
Get
cover.
there, Rev. Oh!
Revolution kicking Taino in the back, breaking up the cover.
Oh, no!
Taino with a big running boot. Revolution no-sells it. Gets right back up. Fireman's carry. Taino
Uh-oh.
gets thrown off the ropes.
What's gonna happen?
They bump into each other. He throws him into the corner.
Ouch.
Revolution
Get out of there, Rev.
with the elbow. Setting up Taino. Snap suplex. Rage
Oh!
gets hit with the knee.
Cover him.
Rage in the corner. Revolution kicks him in the nads.
Oh!
Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
He's breaking him down,
Oh
Tony.
my goodness.
It's that
What's the
old
Revolution
school
gonna do?
technique.
Revolution picking him up.
Get him. Get
But
him.
Rage blocks
Uh-oh.
it.
Oh!
Buckleplex. Excuse me there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no. No, no,
Taino
no.
with
Oh!
a big power bomb and an elbow drop suplex. Rage gets dropped down. Taino goes for the cover.
Get there, Rev.
Revolution breaks it up.
Uh-oh.
Taino,
Oh, he's
Torture
got
rack.
him on the torture rack. And he spins up and a
torture
bomb.
rack bomb. Taino,
The Rev's not moving. Now he is.
both
I think
men,
that's up.
all 3 men.
And he headbutted him. Jeez. Uh-oh.
The Revolution.
No, no. Dragon screw.
Why is Rage taunting? Rage needs to get in there.
He hasn't been in this. Oh, he was just waiting
All of
for
these
his
men
moment.
need to feel the urgency, as any man can take it at any time right now. Every man has 1 fall awarded to them.
Uh-oh, that man could be Taino right now.
The next
oh,
one,
and
with
the
a
Rev.
bulldog. He reversed it with a bulldog. Revolution picking up Taino. Hitting him with a running drop kick.
Cover him, you idiot.
Grabbing the elbow.
Look behind you.
As Rage was ready for him. And he sets him up. Oh my God. The next fall takes it.
Ribs. I think he broke his ribs, Tony.
Revolution is not moving.
And this is exactly what the Carters wanted.
Rage picking him up. Revolution somehow finding the strength. But maybe he might have used everything he had left in the tank. It's Taino approaching the two men. Oh no, Rage has him set up.
Here he goes. Oh no, not again, not again. Oh,
that suplex where he drops his head onto the top turnbuckle.
Oh, that's a death drop. That's a death drop. And the Carters are laughing right now. And you know what? Rev's right back up. He eats that shit for breakfast.
Taino with a big powerbomb to Rage.
Oh no,
Rev! The Revolution.
Oh!
That was an amazing...
I think the ref thought he won. He must be concussed.
The Revolution. I know for a fact the Revolution had dry socks on tonight.
Oh, he doesn't even know where he is right now. He's just slamming everything in sight. Oh!
Slamming Rage down. Come on,
it's
Revolution.
A blind Rage.
One,
two, three.
The Revolution. The Revolution is the new bare knuckle champion.
Take that,
ladies
Carter.
And gentlemen, we did not expect the Revolution to even be in this match, and now the Revolution is the new bare knuckle honor champion.
My man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Revolution is not known for brawling. The Revolution is not known for hardcore style. The Revolution is not known for fighting. The Revolution is a phenomenal wrestler. But now the Revolution is going to have to step outside of his element to now defend the bare knuckle honor championship.
And he looks beautiful right now.
Well, you know what? The Revolution might have to remove that tape from his hands, as now he is the bare knuckle champion. Ladies and gentlemen, a shocking turn of events as the Revolution wins the bare knuckle championship here at Blood War. Ladies and gentlemen, Area 51 gets ready to square off against Smith Carter, the son of KO8 owner Edison Carter.
Gonna be hard to top that one, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing action that we have seen earlier tonight here at Blood War. Our opening match, we saw triple threat action as we have a new Grand Prix champion in Joey Knight. Then we had a Blood War traditional match as the Fury Boys easily defeated Blood Inc. Then we saw the leader of Blood Inc. compete in our last match against Taino, the former bare knuckle champion, as both of those men lost to the new bare knuckle honor champion, the Revolution, Jason Anthony.
That's right, Tony.
Who I must also add, we saw at the beginning of the show, who called out his former partner and best friend, Omega, as he tried to reform 9-1-1.
I gotta tell you, Tony, I don't think that was the Revolution there. He didn't look like himself. He was in another world. He looked like he took it to a different level.
You know, I have to say that the Revolution that we've seen in the ring tonight does not look like the Revolution of old.
That Revolution was not televised. That Revolution was blacked out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Area 51 is making his way down to ringside.
This guy looks hot.
As he gets ready to square off against Smith Carter. Now, as you may or may not know, ladies and gentlemen, Smith Carter is the son of KO8 owner Edison Carter. And if the Carters were indeed conspiring against the Revolution, they did not plan on that last match to go the way that it did.
That's right, Tony. For once, you're right. Their plan backfired, and now the Carters are scrambling. Let's see if the young Carter, the preppy Carter, can get something done, get something right in this match.
So now the Revolution, won the Bare Knuckle Championship, blah, blah, blah. We have Smith Carter being accompanied by Joey O.
Oh, interesting.
Joey O is accompanying Smith Carter down to ringside. This is, very surprising, as Joey O was just a few weeks ago with the Revolution. Just a few weeks ago. But now, accompanying Smith Carter to ringside. Smith Carter, again, the son of Edison Carter.
He looks like he's been hitting the weights.
Smith Carter does look like he's been bulking up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The spoiled brat that he is. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. That is a bit out of character for me.
You're supposed to be in the middle. What's going on?
You're very right, Big Daddy. But I'm sorry, I don't like privilege. I don't like it when things are just handed to you. And Smith Carter.
Oh.
Well, at least these two men are showing a sign of respect.
Oh, and the crowd's letting them have it. Smith Carter, not popular with the people.
Nope. Smith Carter is not, and these two men are squaring off, and will we have a clean break here?
Oh, ref's getting in between them.
And a clean break, all right.
A strange start for a KO8 match here.
Nice sign of respect, and again, these two men locking it up, and...
What is this? This is ridiculous.
Again, and another clean break.
This is the type of bullshit wrestling the Carters want to bring to KO8, and I, for one, can't stand it, Tony.
Well, Big Daddy, that is your opinion. Some people might be a fan of this style of wrestling. Smith Carter with a nice face drop to Area 51.
And the fans are letting them have it, because they know, and I know, that this is a bunch of crap.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, still to come here tonight, our main event, the KO8 World Championship match will be defended in our last traditional Blood War match of the night. And again, the world champion tonight is Joseph Caesar Phoenix. And
Hail him!
Joseph Caesar Phoenix, 6-time champion, and he has held that title more times than anyone else in KO8. The leader of the Empire. And if I must mention, this is actually the third incarnation of the Empire. Originally, Joseph Caesar Phoenix joined alongside Sean Dalleth, were with Joey Knight, our new Grand Prix champion. Then the second incarnation of the Empire was Joseph Caesar Phoenix, joined alongside Remy and Teddy, who are now in Bulletproof Poncho, and the James Brothers. That was the second incarnation of the Empire. But back to the action in the ring.
Oh.
As Smith Carter and Area 51 are going at it. Smith Carter with a nice reversal. Joey O accompanying Smith Carter to ringside. And again, I mentioned that Joey O just a couple of weeks ago was...
Oh, quick pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Smith Carter...
What?
Making very quick work of Area 51. It appears that Joey O has been dropping the knowledge, and Smith Carter is now earning some victories here in KO8.
Something else has been dropped, and that was this match.
Well,
Bunch of bullshit.
with this match being done, that means that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be time for our main event. So let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the KO8 World title to be defended in a Blood War match. Going over the highlights, Joey O was telling his men, you got it, Daddy. You got it all taken care of, don't worry about it. See, that's the thing, Joey O is not only a manager, not only an advocate, he takes care of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a shout out to anybody and everybody who's joining us in the live chat.
All of you.
Again, we had Captain Cheeky Bastard. We had Jordan. We had Brian Armacida. Now we got Jamie Oakley joining us in the live chat. How we doing there, Jamie? Thank you for joining us. KO8 Blood War.
Oh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have
debut.
our champion, Joseph Caesar Phoenix, defending his KO8 World Championship against Thomas Driver and RCW original David Anthony. Yes, that's right. The younger brother of the Revolution, David Anthony, is here in KO8, making his debut. And now there are whispers that if David Anthony were to win the title here tonight, he will take the KO8 World Championship to RCW.
That's right, Tony. He's a man on a mission. And don't let anyone fool you. This is a ploy by the Carters. They're taking the Rev and they're hitting him where it hurts. And that's in his family. And they're putting him up against the dangerous Thomas Driver. And of course, hail him.
And of course,
Jay.
my co-host is referring to Joseph Caesar Phoenix, that some people refer to as hail him. I believe that superstars must be called by their names, and his name is Joseph Caesar Phoenix. Main event action here at KO8 Blood War. Jamie, thank you for your kind words. We appreciate you tuning in and joining us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to ringside, David Anthony.
Wow.
David Anthony, the younger brother of the Revolution, Jason Anthony.
An RCW original.
And it appears that the Revolution is already celebrating. He's already getting ready to go out and hit the clubs, telling everybody to embrace oblivion.
Just got the word here from the Rev. He wants you all to know you better embrace.
Wants everyone to embrace David Anthony. We have not seen David Anthony in quite some time, making his in-ring return.
He looks more dangerous than I've ever seen him, Tony.
This is very true. An RCW original, alongside the Revolution, Taino, Rage, Tony Roberts, all of the RCW greats. Now making his way down ringside, we have Thomas Driver. Now, there's some controversy here because Thomas Driver, if you tuned in and joined us on the last episode of Fight Anyone,
He did not earn
as
it.
Thomas Driver and the Revolution were in tag team action against RCW World Tag Team Champions, the Rough Riders, Dublin Hayes and Big Bad Benny, Thomas Driver was the one who was pinned in the ring by Dublin Hayes and lost the match for his team. The Revolution was not pinned. Thomas Driver was, but here is Thomas Driver in the main event, and the Revolution had to settle for the Bare Knuckle Championship. But the Revolution is now celebrating, embracing his gold.
He took what was thrown at him, and he just...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Big Daddy, but we are getting ready for the King, Joseph Caesar Phoenix, getting ready to make his way. We have not seen him in action in a couple of weeks, but here he is,
You better...
the KO8 World Champion,
Hail him.
Joseph Caesar Phoenix. the leader of the Empire. As we saw Hans Wolf in action earlier tonight, losing his Grand Prix championship. Hopefully, that does not foreshadow how things will go in this main event here tonight.
Well, both championship matches before this, Tony, had the belt change hands. Let's hope for the Empire's sake that that doesn't happen tonight.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the rules yet again. In a traditional Blood War match, we have a time limit set for this match. I believe it is 20 minutes. Whoever can put their opponent through the most tables within that time limit will get that KO8 World Championship here tonight at Blood War.
And I got my money on the king, on the leader of the Empire. Hail him.
20-minute time limit as the king, Joseph Caesar Phoenix, immediately goes for a table. Thomas Driver and David Anthony, the younger brother of the Revolution, go into action. The king drops his table as he picks up what he would call a peasant in Thomas Driver.
And tonight is looking just like Wednesday.
David Anthony gets thrown into the table as the king, Joseph Caesar Phoenix,
yes!
gets our first fall. Now the match is not done here, ladies and gentlemen. We have another 19 minutes to go.
Seconds in, and Hale shows them how it's done.
Calm down, Big Daddy, calm down. We all know that you hail. We all know that you indeed hail him. But let's try to keep it impartial.
I recognize greatness, Tony Mazzola, and you should too.
Well, I will give Joseph Caesar Phoenix credit where credit is due. He did gain that pinfall very quickly.
He put him through a table. No one counted. Get it right.
He did get that fall of putting his opponent through the table very quickly. As Joseph Caesar Phoenix is in the lead. Thomas Driver down to the outside. The king picks him up. You know, Big Daddy, did you actually get a chance to get some words with the king earlier tonight?
Well,
the king just had his head slammed into the steps by both of his opponents. And he looks like he's dazed and confused.
He's taking a walk. He's got to break the...
This could mean bad news for the king.
He's trying to collect himself. That was devastating.
Big Daddy, calm down, it's okay.
This is a disaster.
You don't need to be the Bobby the Brain Heenan to Joseph Caesar Phoenix being Ric Flair. Come on, let's try to keep it impartial.
What do you know about wrestling, Tony?
I know a lot about wrestling.
I'm nothing like the Brain.
Yes, the Brain was one of the greatest of all time. I know that.
What are you
David Anthony attacking the king with a table. As David Anthony is looking to take the KO8 World Championship to RCW. And what would that mean for KO8 if David Anthony were indeed to steal the KO8 World Championship and bring it over to RCW?
Not gonna happen.
Well, we do not know. So far, the king has one fall.
Here he goes again.
It looks like he's setting up for another.
Here he goes again.
Thomas Driver gets put through a table as the king is now up 2 falls to nothing.
Thomas Driver can't stop taking L's.
Thomas Driver with a series of headbutts to David Anthony, the younger brother of the Revolution, who is the new bare-knuckle champion. He's celebrating, hitting the clubs already. Downtown Tokyo. Thomas Driver grabbing a table, trying to get his first fall.
Rev, if you can hear me, save some for me, please.
I'm sure the Revolution is trying to find him a couple of snow bunnies. Thomas Driver and the King fighting over possession of that table.
Hit him.
Phoenix reaching for Driver. Driver with a fist. Joseph Caesar Phoenix thrown into
And
the corner,
said,
but he hits the brakes.
No way, Jose.
Of NXT? No way, Jose?
No, he's not here.
He will not be in action here in KO8.
That was the expression.
Okay, my mistake there, Big Daddy. My mistake.
And here goes
David Anthony.
little brother.
Setting up a table, picking up the King.
Oh!
Takes out the King. Now focusing his attention to Thomas Driver, setting him up in the corner.
And here he goes.
David Anthony setting up Thomas Driver.
Oh!
And drives Thomas through a table, getting his first fall. So now, Joseph Caesar Phoenix the King has 2 falls. David Anthony has 1, and Thomas Driver has none. 3 tables have been destroyed. The King has David Anthony.
Oh!
And he dropped him down to the center. David Anthony needs to roll outside the ring and take a nap. Regain his composure. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Joseph Caesar Phoenix.
Oh!
Throwing Thomas Driver over his head.
He's going for a table.
He must. As this match still has another 14 and a half minutes to go before the bell will ring. And we will know who will be the next KO8 World Champion.
And Thomas Driver is just looking like everybody's whoopee cushion right now.
Thomas Driver is laid out in the ring.
Uh-oh.
And Joseph Caesar Phoenix getting thrown into the corner, but again, he pumped the brakes. He pumped the brakes. David Anthony throws the King up and over, but he's not.
No. Oh, and he missed.
The King was too quick.
He was playing possum.
Phoenix was too quick as David Anthony is laid out on the outside of the ring. All men are now brawling on the outside. Thomas Driver with a nice side suplex to David Anthony. The King, Joseph Caesar Phoenix.
Why is Thomas Driver even bothering at this point?
I mean, Thomas Driver needs to start putting in some work.
Oh.
That was some double team action between the King and Thomas Driver. What is going to happen as Thomas Driver gets thrown into yet another table?
Not again.
Thomas Driver has been put through all of these tables here tonight. He needs to start putting some people through. Thomas Driver needs to start driving his opponents through tables here at Blood War if he wants to become the next KO8 World Champion.
Take a chill pill, Mazzola.
I'm sorry, I get excited, Big Daddy.
Oh.
As Thomas Driver drives the King. David Anthony setting up Thomas Driver.
Not again.
Here we go. David Anthony.
Drive her.
David Anthony ties things up. Now, David Anthony and Joseph Caesar Phoenix both have 2 falls.
Uh-oh.
Things are all tied up, so it's like it just started over for these 2 men. But Thomas Driver is very behind in the game.
He's out of it, Tony.
Gets power bombs onto a table, but not through a table, so there is no fall there. Thrown into the corner.
And for the first time in this match, there's a serious chance that the belts might go back to RCW.
This is very true. We will see what happens if David Anthony can make history here tonight, stealing the gold and bringing it over to RCW, Revolutionary Championship Wrestling.
Oh!
The King gets kicked in the head by David Anthony. David Anthony drops down.
Get out of there, Driver.
We have 11 and a half minutes left in this match before this match will be over. Who will be on top when the time runs out? Will the King be able to maintain the gold? Will he be able to keep the gold in the Empire?
Is denied. Oh. What's he gonna do?
The King.
Oh!
Dropping David Anthony onto a power bomb, but he should have drove him through that table. He would have got another fall, and he would have taken the lead. The King gets thrown.
Out of it, Tony. He's running in circles.
Oh,
Oh,
and
no.
a big power slam.
Oh.
Sidewalk slam, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. As the younger brother of the Revolution
Oh, no.
sets up that table in
Go
the
get
corner.
Driver. Go get Driver.
Driver throws David Anthony.
Oh.
David Anthony headbutts Thomas Driver, busting him open.
It was only a matter of time, Mazzola. Uh-oh.
Joseph Caesar
Break this
Phoenix,
up,
the
Rev.
king,
Come on.
gets
Come
thrown
on.
into the corner.
No.
David Anthony hitting with an elbow,
Oh.
picking up the king, setting him up.
No, 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 no. Oh.
Back suplex. Can David Anthony drive the king through a table, getting himself another fall?
Another way, idiot. What are you doing, Driver?
Thomas Driver
Oh!
busting open David Anthony with a headbutt of his own. Thomas Driver did not want the table to be in that corner.
Where did that come from?
He does not know where he wants to bring the table.
He's lost.
He's distracted by the beautiful Asian woman in the front row. As the king set him up, but it was not good enough as Thomas Driver hit the king with a DDT.
No.
As the king goes outside to take a nap. And I hope he has sweet royal dreams. David Anthony gets slammed down to the mat as Thomas Driver drops a fist. Thomas Driver looking to win. Get a taste of some KO8 gold.
Well, he better start, putting people through tables. That's kind of the whole point of the match.
Yeah, you need to drive your opponent through tables. Thomas Driver with a DDT to David Anthony.
Driver into the mat.
Onto the apron of the outside. Gets thrown into the barricade.
He's trying to get something here.
A little less than 8.5 minutes to go in this match, ladies and gentlemen. At KO8 Blood War, in our main event Blood War match.
Uh-oh. Oh!
The King.
Showing him how it's done, Tony. Focusing on that arm right now. Oh, Russian leg sweep.
David Anthony sets up that table. The King was going for a chop and he missed. David Anthony setting up the King.
Get out
dragging him over to that table.
Get out of there.
The King.
That's it.
With an elbow to
Keep
David
going.
Anthony.
Come on. Get him.
Fighting off
Get
the
him.
younger brother of the Revolution.
Oh.
And he hits him with the fireman's carry, taking him down. Will David Anthony be able to drive the King through that table, taking the lead?
No.
And yes,
No.
David Anthony
No. Get out
picking
of
up the
this.
King
No.
and driving him through a table. As David Anthony is now taking the lead. 3 falls.
This can't be happening. Do something, Driver, you idiot.
You will not be hailing Joseph Caesar Phoenix for much longer if he does not put his opponents through more tables.
Get a table.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined in studio by Joey O.
What's up, you peasant?
Joey O, how are you tonight?
Very high. Very high.
Are you celebrating the win that your client Smith Carter had earlier tonight?
Possibly.
All right, back to the action in ring. David Anthony stomping away at Thomas Driver
Oh.
with a suplex. David Anthony, all he has to do now is cruise.
You're useless, Driver.
But what he should do is keep driving his opponents through tables, driving up the falls, making it harder for his opponents. Thomas Driver might as well just give
Zola,
up.
stop saying drive.
Thomas Driver might as well give up at this point because he does not even gotten a point on the scoreboard yet. The King setting him up.
Oh.
Big DDT.
And now the Carter's plan is starting to make sense, Tony. They didn't put Thomas Driver in this match to reward him. They put him here to punish him.
I wonder what the Carters were thinking when they put David Anthony in this match, though.
Well, that remains yet to be seen. Is he with the Rev or is he against the Rev? And you gotta wonder what's his
Agenda.
in all of this.
Big Daddy, we will only know what happens with David Anthony in about 5 minutes, 25 seconds we will know the deal.
Oh.
If David Anthony will be the new champion of the world of KO8. And then tomorrow night on Revolution Televised, we will see if David Anthony will appear with the KO8 World Championship.
I heard it was show up with the belt or don't show up at all.
Thomas Driver picking up the King. The King.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Driver. Will you just make yourself useful and go through a table already?
Driver rolling to the outside. David Anthony picking up another table, and the King.
Get him. Get the table. That's it.
Throwing Anthony into the ring. Anthony in the corner.
He sized him up.
The King hanging him, setting him up in the tree of
Tree
woe.
of woe. Oh, what a
David
counter.
Anthony was quick enough.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Oh, what a counter.
The King somehow found the strength.
Set it up. Set it up.
He needs to set up the table.
Goddamn pixels.
David Anthony resting on the mat. Crawling over.
Oh. This has been a night of amazing German suplex.
Phoenix setting up the table in the corner. David Anthony.
Japanese. Oh no, Your Highness, where are you going?
He's taking a nap.
Get back in there.
Going for more.
Time for a siesta.
Some more sweet royal
No,
dreams.
no, Thomas.
Thomas Driver gets set
Wrong
up
person.
on the table.
That's
Thomas
it.
Driver
That's
throws
it.
Anthony.
Do something.
Will Thomas Driver be able to get on the board as he
No.
chops him? Woo! Chops David Anthony in the corner.
You're supposed to put him through the table, you jackass.
David Anthony in the lead with 3 falls. Thomas Driver has no falls as we have about 3 minutes left in this match. Was Thomas Driver just going for a cover? That is not how you win here in this match.
He's having flashbacks of being a jobber, Tony.
Well, apparently right now in this match, David Anthony is king.
Not
Joseph
yet.
Caesar
Swinging
Phoenix.
that breaker, and he's out of there.
David
Put Driver
Anthony
through a table.
rolling out of the ring. Thomas Driver
Don't
needs
you know
to-
you've been beaten, you
needs to do
peasant?
something. He's using his head.
He needs to hail.
Wouldn't that be something if Thomas Driver were to just lay down for the king? And
I
just
wouldn't be surprised.
and just let
He's
the
a
king
weak man. And I
drive
heard he
Thomas
needs protection after the Rev's done with him.
through a table. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have less than 2 minutes left in our main event.
Uh-oh. You know who's back.
David Anthony back in the ring, grabbing a table, hitting the king with the table
Oh,
relentlessly.
good God.
Now, Thomas Driver grabs the table.
Uh-oh. You idiot.
Thomas Driver might as well hit the showers. There's no time left. There's not enough time left for Thomas Driver to do anything of significance in this match.
He needs to make himself useful and take a fall against hell.
David Anthony with a reversal as we are approaching the 1 minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 70 seconds left in this match.
Get up. Get up, Your Highness. Get up.
David Anthony with a reversal. 60 seconds left in this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Toss him. Toss him.
The King choking out David Anthony. Telling him how, and he's biting him. He's biting him.
You don't have time for that. Get the table.
45 seconds left in this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Thomas, set it up.
40
Set the
seconds
table.
left in Blood War, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, you idiot. That's it. Set it up.
Will David Anthony be the new champion?
No.
The
No.
peasant, Thomas Driver,
What are you doing?
with a suplex.
What are you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 20 seconds left in our KO8 pay-per-view.
This can't be
David
happening.
Anthony looks like he will be the new champion. David Anthony going on. Chop. Woo! David Anthony taking down Thomas Shriver. And it's going to be David Anthony.
No.
It's going to be David Anthony. Ladies and gentlemen, David Anthony is the new KO8 champion of the world.
This is
the
impossible.
Empire has fallen here
This is
tonight, ladies and
impossible.
gentlemen. The only gold left in the Empire are the tag team championships. And as we know, Hans Wolf and Sean Dallas can't stand each other. But ladies and gentlemen, David Anthony is the new KO8 champion
He's from RCW.
of the world.
This is not possible.
Will we see David Anthony on RCW Revolution televised tomorrow night? The only way to find out is to tune in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Mazzola.
And I'm Big Daddy. Have a good night, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness. Be sure to join us tomorrow night as Revolution televised.
Bye.